Hello guys, welcome to our fourth video about architectural drawings. Today I'm going to show you to draw basic architectural drawings of an object or of a building. So the first thing again I'm doing is to fix my paper, my table, and again I'm using my T-square to do that. Here you see the model, a small model of a building. So if I look that building from top like that, as you see in the video, this means that I'm seeing this building bird view, and if I draw this view, it's called a plan, a site plan or a roof plan. So what I'm going to do to draw the plan of the building, the first thing I'm going to do is look for the measures of that building. With a small ruler I can see all of that. So I'm going to draw this on a paper. Let's begin with this surface. You see there are some surfaces on top and there are some other surfaces. They are lower than this and other surfaces. I'm going to draw all of them because I see all of them from top. Let's start again with the top surfaces. Let's check the dimensions. 3 centimeters and 2 centimeters. 3 centimeters. Again, I'm going to use my triangles. Here I need 2 centimeters. Then here I have another surface. These are on the same level, but be careful that the materials are different, so there will be a line. Okay? Again, I'm going to measure it. 4.2 and 2. 2 centimeters, 4.2 centimeters. Okay, I also have now this surface. So also here another surface, which is, I know it ends here, so I don't need to look for that measure, and also I know it's ends here, so also I don't need to look for that, so I can draw it basically without measuring. Yes, it's somewhere here. Okay, and then let's draw this surface about 3 centimeters. Now I have this one. I'm going to measure it again. It's like 2 centimeters to 2 centimeters. Now I also had this one, and here is also another surface. Again, I know where it starts and ends, so I don't need to measure it. I draw it. Now what I have a surface here. So this surface starts from this point, I know, so I have this point, but I need this measure. It's 1.5 centimeters to 2 centimeters. So I'm going to put here 1.5. 2 centimeters, and here 1.5 centimeter, 2 centimeters, and like this. What I have more, I have this one. There is a small surface, you see, like 7 millimeters to 9 millimeters, like this, 9 millimeters here. Yes, 7 millimeters here. 9. Okay, I also drew that surface. Then I have an oblique surface here, but I'm seeing the object from top. So I'm not going to draw all this measure, but I'm going to draw the orthographic projection of it, like that. So in orthographic projection, it starts somewhere here, right? Here, and ends here. From this to this. This is the orthographic projection of that surface. So now I see that it's 3 centimeters. Okay? So I'm going to foreshorten that surface. Actually, it is something like 4 centimeters, but it looks like 3 centimeters on orthographic projection. So I'm going to do like that. Okay, it's 3 centimeters in orthographic projection. Yes. Also I have this surface. So now I'm checking. Okay, what is missing? Also there is a small surface here. I see a vertical wall here. So also I need to draw this. And let me check. It's something like 1.2 centimeters here. And its thickness is 1 millimeter. And then okay. So now I drew the drawing with a wood encased pencil. But now what I'm going to do is I'll take some mechanical pencils and also this lead holder. Now I'm going to do is to make these surfaces readable, which are on top and which are lower surfaces. These surfaces, 3 of them are on top. So I'm going to draw these surfaces with thick lines. I'm not going to draw this line with a thick line because it's only a change in the material. It's not a change in the height of the object. So, okay, like that. So, also this surface must be seen more clear because again, it's on the top. What about these surfaces? These surfaces are on the 2nd and 3rd and 4th levels. I can draw them with heavy lines, but not heavy as these ones. Now I have my plan finished because I don't need to draw these ones again because they're really close to the ground. And now my plan is over. The last thing I can do here is to give some information about the vertical dimensions. Now these surfaces are, the height is on 9.2 meters. I can write here plus 9.2. Here, what about this one? 7.5. This one is 6.5. And this one 3. And this one 9.2. Okay, also I need to write the level of this surface because as there is a line, the one who see that plan couldn't understand if it's in the same level or not. So also I need to put a level sign here and write this and also that one and that one. So now my plan is finished. I need to write here, it's a site plan. Also there is something that you can do. If this is the site, the garden walls, also you need to draw that. It's like 15 centimeters to 15 centimeters. For example, let's check from here, 3. Now my site plan is finished. Another drawing is views, elevations. For example, look here, I assume that this is the front facade of my building, this is right, this is back, and this is left one. Let's see how we can draw front facade of that building. I'm looking to the building from that direction. Let's take this plan here, put it somewhere here, because I will show you how I'm going to use my plan drawing when I'm drawing the elevations. Again, I'm going to fix my paper. Now I'm going to use that plan I drew. What I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to see the surfaces here and look for the measures again. But first thing I know, my building starts here, ends here, this, all I have these measures here. So I don't need again to measure these ones because I have all of that here. So the first thing I'm going to do is marking this end lines, start lines and end lines of my object with a very light hand and with really light lines. Now what I'm doing is taking all the horizontal measures from the plan, because the plan, the site plan, has all these horizontal measures. All the buildings stands on a ground line, right? So this is my ground line. Okay, the first thing I do is put in my ground line. Now let's start. Here I have a column and it's 0.5 centimeters and 2 millimeters indent from the surface, from this surface, and it's 3 centimeters height. So 2 millimeters indent from this surface, height 3 centimeters, and its thickness 5 millimeters. Yeah. Now I put my column here. It's okay. Then I have the surface. I know it's 9 centimeters plus 2 millimeters from here. Also I can check from here. So it was 9 centimeters from the ground. Sorry, 9.2 centimeters. 9.2 centimeters. And yes. Now I drew that surface. This one, again, I don't need any measures here because I have all of these here. Now, what about this one? Also, I have this information here. I have information about that one. It was 6.5 centimeters from ground. What about that wall? The small wall here. You can see it. You need to check its height. It's 2 centimeters. And then I see that surface, but it's really far away from my view. So I'm going to draw it with a really light hand with light lines, and also this one with light lines. I need again to make some lines heavier and darker than the other ones to make my drawing readable. This is the surface which is on the most front, so it's going to be the darkest one. It must be. So I'm going to draw it with a heavy hand with heavy and dark lines. These 3 surfaces are on the same level. Also they should be dark because again they are closer than the other surfaces to me. It's finished. These surfaces which are closer to our view are darker than the other ones which are far away from our view. Okay, so now I can erase these really light lines which are to help me to make the drawing. I should write here the name. I can write the levels of the floors. So there's a floor here, ground, let's say it's 0, 0. And here, first level of my building, and it is, let's check, 3 centimeters. So I'm going to write here 3.00. And the roof of my building, the end of my building, I know it's 920. I'm going to write it down. So yeah, that is it. So this is how we draw side plans and front elevations. So again, side plan or roof plan means that we are looking to a building from top, from bird view, and we are drawing all the surfaces we see. And also an elevation, again, more or less the same. We are looking to a building again with 90 degrees, and we are making orthographic projections. And again, on elevations, we draw all the surfaces we see. But here, the point is to make some differences between that different surfaces. If they are closer to our view, we should use heavier and darker lines than the others. And if they are far away from our view, as this example, we should use thinner and lighter lines. That's all. See you on the next video.